Well, hopefully I'm live. But I don't know if any sound is coming through. See you in a minute. Showing nothing on the application audio capture, unfortunately. Can people hear me? Oh, it's saying desktop audio is playing and I'm playing, so you should be able to hear me. Should be able to hear me. Right. Let's get back to the game. If anyone could let me know whether I'm audible or not, that would be good. Hello? I heard a voice pop in for a moment then. Quiet voice. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? It's Monday night rimming with the chaps, just waiting for things to load, and we'll be underway. And if someone can confirm whether they can hear me, that would be really good. Let's go with Geeko, highest level character. Is it quiet this evening? Oh, you can hear me. Good, good. Is it quiet? Don't know. Don't know. Keep hearing someone go perp in the background of my Discord. So whether my Discord's not working properly, I don't know. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Hi, John. I've summoned Kieran.
You've summoned a Kieran, have you?
Hello.
Hello, hello. You're joining us in our rimming.
I am joining. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's about time we had a threesome when rimming.
It is, yes, it is. Good, good.
We have fun, don't we, John?
We do, we do. We have our regular smut. Right, let's see what I haven't played this.
Is the stream live?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
It's raining in Skyrim.
It is raining in Skyrim. Yes.
Yeah, John's got some mods on.
I have got mods on. Right. Farmer blood is the only thing else I need for that one.
Oh yes, what an amazing quest.
Which one?
So he's streaming on YouTube, but the one in YouTube is obviously like a bit delayed. So the one in Discord is the one that we're watching.
Right. I've got 2 Elder Scrolls. Time to take them to Dexion. Not bothering with that one. Follow the Pilgrim's Path.
You're quite far through then.
Yeah. This character's level 61. There's a fair few fairly early quests that I haven't done. Let's have a look at the map. Let's see what's close by. And I don't want to be a werewolf, so I'm not doing that one. Take the Warhorn to the Shrine of Talos for Elisif the Fair. Shall we do that? Yeah, let's. I haven't played. I normally play a fair few sessions between games during the week, but haven't played it all that much this week.
Brian, I don't know if you saw, John, Brian put a Gronyard test in the memes thing on Discord.
I don't.
So for each thing you take, you get a point.
Right.
I got 8. There are 1, 2,
Okay, well, tell me what the things are, and I'll tell you
45.
yes or no.
Well, there's 50 plus. There you go.
Okay, well, it'll keep us
Can we go through
occupied.
them?
Yeah.
Go on then. So, this is the classic Gronyard test. Rolled 3d6 in order.
Yes.
Yep, that's one. Used Thaco. Yes, that's two.
Yeah.
Owned dice with crayon-filled numbers.
Oh, yes.
3. Played in a basement.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Used graph paper.
Yes.
That's 4. Read Dragon magazine cover to cover.
Yeah, I have now.
That's
I haven't
5.
before.
Argued about weapon speed factors.
Oh. Now, probably not, 'cause we didn't use them.
Okay. So still 5. No worries. Used a marching order. Yes. 6.
Yes.
Lost a character to a save or die effect. Yes.
Yeah.
7. Knows what a 10-foot pole is actually for.
Of course.
8. Played without miniatures. Yes. 9.
Yes.
Used a wandering monster table. Yes. 10.
Yes.
Bought a module because of the cover art. Yes.
Yeah.
11. Owned a trapper keeper full of character sheets.
Do you mean like a folder?
That's what it just says. Owned a trapper keeper.
I
full
don't
of
even know what a
character
trapper keeper is, but I've had folders full of character sheets.
sheets. We can count that then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Know your character's encumbrance.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've done that
13.
before.
Right, so you got 13 out of 15 on the first one.
Good.
Then you got the TSR Gronyard test.
Okay.
Have you owned a wood grain box set?
No.
Okay. Have you bought a module from a hobby shop?
Yes.
Okay. Have you waited for the next issue of Dragon magazine?
No.
No, right. Have you had a favorite TSR artist? I'm sure that's a yes.
Yeah, it's definitely yes. Yeah.
Yep. Knew the difference between basic, expert, AD&D, and Beckme? Yes, I take it.
Duh.
Yeah. Used a crayon to ink dice numbers? Yes,
Yes.
I take it. Yeah, 4. Called it Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
Of course.
5. Read module box text aloud in your best narrator voice? Yes.
Yes.
6. Had a DM screen covered in notes? Yes, I take it.
Covered in notes. Yes.
7. Knew what module codes meant? B2, X1, S1, etc.
Yeah, of course.
8. So you got 8 out of 10 on that one.
Okay.
This is all in total, by the way.
What about argued online with people who say my definition of the module code is wrong when I know it to be right?
I don't know. It might come across. We'll see. The brutal Gronyard test. Have you died during character creation?
No.
No. Played a character with 1 hit point?
Yes.
Yep. Lost levels to level drain?
You know what? No, I haven't. I have DM'd a game where characters have lost levels to level.
But you
level
haven't personally.
Not
Okay,
personally, no. Oh no,
Failed
no,
to-
I did when I first played B3 right back in the day. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So that's 2. Failed a save versus poison and died instantly?
yes,
3. Had a character permanently turned to stone?
yes,
4. Got killed by a trap you never saw coming? I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
a yes.
yes.
5. Got eaten by a giant monster?
No, I don't think ghouls class as giant monsters.
No. Still 5. Had your magic sword destroyed?
No,
Nope. 5. Encountered a rust monster and panicked.
Yes.
6. Survived all of the above. That's a no.
No. Hello, Dave.
6. Okay, this is the Dragon magazine test. You might not get many of these, I think.
No, because it wasn't available in Britain, so...
Remember when Dragon was still digest-sized? No.
No.
Mailed away for something advertised in Dragon?
No.
Entered a contest from Dragon? Nope. Read the Wormy comic strip? Nope. Read Snarf?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes,
Wait, what, you have?
Yeah, I read the Worby comic strip because I've done it since.
Well, you've read that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you have, yeah. Have you read Snarf Quest?
No, because I think it's shit.
Okay. Have you read Sage Advice religiously?
No.
Nope. Still 1. Use material from an article in a campaign?
No.
Nope.
Unless
Still
it
own all
appeared...
the shoes? Yes. Now you do.
I mean, stuff from articles was reprinted in an Earth Arcana, and I've used that in campaigns, but I've never knowingly used it from Dragon magazine.
From the Dragon magazine itself?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you still own old issues, because you've got some now.
I have got some now, yes.
So that's 2. Know the smell of old Dragon magazines? Well, you must do now.
Well, no, I haven't sniffed the issues, I thought.
Oh,
Not
dear.
that weird.
You
Not
didn't
that
do the
weird.
sniff test when you bought them? Oh, dear.
No, because some other old
Okay.
grognarders owned them before me.
Still 2, then. So, read the Wormy comic strip and still own old issues.
Yeah.
Do you regret throwing any away? You probably haven't.
I've never thrown a Dragon magazine away.
Okay. And the last ones, you might be a grognard if you still say save versus death ray.
Yeah, I could.
You do?
Yeah.
You know Thaco without looking it up. Yes.
Of course I do.
You can identify TSR artists by style alone.
Yes.
You judge modules by cover art first.
Not anymore, but
I'm gonna say no then. You think ascending armor class is the new system?
yes, it is.
Yep. Okay, that's 4. You own more rulebooks than you'll ever use. I'll just say yeah, that's 5.
Oh, I have owned more rule books than I've ever used. I did once own the Dungeoneer's Survival Guide. No. Yeah, that's a yes.
You have at least 1 binder of campaign notes.
1?
Yeah, I was gonna say at least 1. Yeah, 6. You still have dice older than some players. Yeah, you've got dice older than me.
Yeah.
Definitely older than Kieran.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You remember when fantasy art was mostly brush and canvas?
Yes.
Okay. That's 8. And you know exactly where you were when you first played D&D.
Yes.
9. So your total, John, is 38.
Out of
55.
55. That's not too bad, given that I'm British.
To be right, let me tell you what they are. I got 8. Sorry,
Take
right.
this the wrong way, but you look a little
0 to 5, adventurer.
Okay.
6 to 10, veteran. Okay, I'm a veteran apparently, right?
Okay.
11 to 15, grognard. 16 to 20, elder grognard. 21 plus. You have strong opinions about weapon versus armor class adjustments and are not afraid to share them.
Yeah.
That's what it says. It doesn't give you a title. It just says that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Falk said
I
you
have
more than
just
earned the right to
gone
purchase property
through
and take the next
these
step to
with
becoming a
John,
queen. Speak to
and
Falk when
he
you have
got
the
a
funds. And
whopping 38.
Yes.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Andy's total is 36.
There
Oh,
is
John,
one
you're more
advantage for a
grungy than
Ha
Andy.
ha
honorary
ha ha!
title
Beat
mainly,
you, Andy. Beat
but there
you,
are
Andy.
many perks someone like you
Beat
can
you,
make
Andy.
themselves.
Nah, 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 nah.
I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who
I
owns
could just
at least
imagine
one
your
piece of
fucking
property
shitting
in my
grin
state.
right now.
You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my thane.
Oh dear.
Right, so if you're in chat at the moment, say welcome to Kieran, who is a youngling. Very much a youngling.
Yes.
Yes.
He's
His-
whatever the opposite of a grunyard is.
His RPG experience with us is one session of Call of Cthulhu. And they couldn't get off their asses to organise the second session. And I blame the whole lot of them.
Right, yeah, because there's totally no responsibility on you as the DM or the GM.
I basically said,
no.
you lot get yourselves
No,
sorted
no,
out.
I will give this. I chased John as well. I was like, John, maybe you should, what time are you free to maybe do a session so that we can, because we all come up with a time, and John's like, no, I've got to league race.
People
no,
know
how
that
dare he not?
Be well.
people know the
Salute
nights
to
I'm
your
available,
husband.
and you've just got to.
How
Get
dare
yourselves-
he not be available at our beck and call? What
Yeah,
a...
yeah.
And obviously, like we understand, life happens. It is what it is, right?
But we are the greybeards.
Well, I mean,
Right.
us
Be
Skyrim
quick.
heads,
I
I
have
would
little
argue.
patience
Yeah,
with
we
unknown
are.
concerns.
Speak to Steve. He can help.
I do not want to purchase a house in Solitude for 25,000 coins. No. Rip off. I've already got a lot of houses I don't use. Right, so I've done that thing for Elisif.
All right, Mr. Landlord, calm down.
Right,
So, do you know which ones I got, John? I got 8, right? So I got roll 3d6 in order, use Stacko, used the marching order, lost a character to save or die, played without miniatures.
Yeah.
Played a character with 1 hit point, failed to save versus poison and died instantly. And I know exactly where I was when I first played D&D.
there you go.
Where I'm sat now.
In your shed.
No, in my room. The shed was afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the 8 that I got. Everything else doesn't really apply to me.
Not yet. Not yet.
There was one time I got turned to stone, but it wasn't permanent.
Right.
Or was I? No, I don't think I was turned to stone. Sorry, no, I think I might have just been paralyzed.
Definitely.
But then after a while, it wore off. Because I remember there was a whole thing about Slan's character Lutz thinking that I turned undead.
Yes, because Lutz was stupid. Yes.
Yeah, the klutz.
Lutz the klutz. Of all the players we play with, hopefully Slan can come back because hopefully his mum's okay and everything. 'Cause I know he's had to give up gaming for a while because of his mum being ill. But of all the people we game with, Slan plays stupid, absolutely probably the best of the lot.
It's hard to do stupid without being annoying as well.
Yep.
And he does stupid without being annoying really well.
He does, yes, he does.
because people automatically think, you know, low intelligence. Oh, well, he's a bumbling moron. It's like, yeah, for the most part, but he's not completely retarded, you know. Like,
Yeah. Misconstrues things.
like, I mean, okay, what on a stat block? What intelligence do zombies have? Do they have 0?
Are they 0 or are they... In AD&D, I think they were non-intelligent. Let me check, which would be 0. I know in later versions they've got about 2 or 3 or something like that. Let's have a look. Zombie.
Very, very basic, rudimentary, like, yeah.
Zombie intelligence none, so that's 0 in D&D.
Yeah, yeah. So that is a bumbling moron who's retarded, doesn't know their arse from a hole in the ground. You can play
Wait, it's
them
be like-
as an idiot, as annoying as possible. because
It's
they
even
have
below
no
that.
intelligence.
It's even below that. They just obey the commands of their creator and don't do anything
Yeah.
else, basically.
But Lutz had what, like
4.
5 intelligence or 4 intelligence? Which, yeah, okay, is really low, but it's not completely non-existent, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find. Hold on, I'm just gonna try and find a way into this place. It says it's there, but it's spinning around, so it's beneath me. It's beneath me, the entrance. Is it around here? Kieran, you've played this before. You know.
What's that?
You've played lots of Skyrim. You know where I've got to go.
I don't know what machine you're doing.
I'm trying to get into where is it?
Can you not see the screen that you're sharing?
Labyrinthian. There's got to be an entrance around here somewhere.
It's
Yes.
underground. I know where you are.
And it's dark as well. You know, I've got the mods on that make darkness more effective as well. So
Are you playing survival?
no,
No.
Just wait till day and then roll it.
it's only gonna be a couple of hours. Gee, a sensible young man. Right. Okay. So we can see a little bit better now. Somewhere around here is going to be the entrance to Labyrinthian. It's probably going to be in one of these towers or something, isn't it? With a small amount of gold in. With things in, which I'm going to have. Stairs that go nowhere. This is where you're going to learn just how bad my 3D perception is. It's non-existent.
Yeah. Isn't this a college quest?
Yeah, it's,
Yes.
It's along the Staff of Magnus quest.
Yes.
Ah.
I'm just thinking.
Have you got the thingy?
You need something.
Yeah. I know, all I remember is that there is a main door, and you need a thingy for it.
Yeah, I've used the talk of Labyrinthian. I've just found it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that. You've done that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so at the... Oh, you've already activated the door and used the torch.
Yeah, I've just done it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's your entrance.
That's it, yep.
Talking like you're sure we'll find something useful in here. Given the history
What
of
was
the
that?
place,
Was that stone flesh?
it's more than likely there's
Yeah.
still some amount of power.
That's quite good, that.
Might already have it. I don't know. Iron flesh. It's iron flesh.
Iron flesh, even better. It just gives you a passive armor boost for a while.
Enchanted weapons.
No matter what your armor rating is, it's always good to have more.
Secrets then.
Who knows what we could find?
88 illusion.
What if there are things guarding this place?
Oh yes.
Against 6 college-trained
Good for helping your levels.
Fine.
Dave says
Hey,
door
remember
upstairs. I should check chat more often, shouldn't I, Dave? Hello, Jeb.
I've been cheating my Skyrim playthrough slightly with
Have you?
transmute, the spell that turns iron into gold inevitably.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
John's been using
Yeah.
transmute as well.
Yeah, so I've been using that to kind of cheat my money really early on in the game, just using knowledge that it's in the halted steam mine.
Ah.
That's the good
Which
thing
is very
about
cheating.
Skyrim. Like once you learn things about it, you can use that knowledge on subsequent playthroughs to just make things a lot easier.
Yeah, there's loads of ways you can like actually cheat though. You've got like, well, commands is probably the biggest one, but you've got like the chest at the Khajiit trader in front of like Dawnstar, which is like slightly breaking the rules.
Well, okay, so I mean, there's a difference between cheats and exploits. Like currently, all these are just exploits. They're already in the game. You're just using it.
Yeah, I
That's
suppose
fine.
you're not really. And then there was
But
the like
cheats-
really common one that that was a big thing when I played Skyrim on PS3. If you go from Whiterun and you go through the gate, you turn around and go back on yourself. There's a little barrel on the left side. You can jump the wall, run all the way around to the Skyforge underneath the Skyforge, and what can't I remember? The guy that runs the Skyforge, his chest is underneath. And you can take all of his stuff out of his chest and then resell it back to him
I have
while still
heard
being
that.
underneath the Skyforge.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
have
yeah,
heard-
of course.
That was the first exploit without it being like too overpowered.
Yeah, it wasn't quite a cheat, but it was definitely getting towards that realm of like, yeah, we shouldn't have been able to do this, but we have been able to.
But yeah, you used to. But the problem is, you used to be able to just sit under there and then just wait 72 hours and need to refresh all his stuff,
Yeah,
and then do it again and again
Yep.
and again, and just come out with like however much money you want, I suppose.
that was very famously one of the first ever, if not the first ever, like things that would break the game, as it were.
Have I just killed the skeletal dragon in a single hit?
You did.
I have, yeah. Wow.
Well done.
Goodbye, dragon.
I'm a little bit overpowered,
I mean-
aren't I, really?
I mean, John, look, you've taken down Alduin, Destroyer of Worlds. Like,
I have, yes.
what the fuck is that? What the fuck are all these other dragons compared to that?
I have, yes. Yeah.
It's like you've been in a boxing match with Usyk. Like, it doesn't matter who you fight after that; they're just not going to be as good.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm collecting
Good point,
everything.
Andy. Good point. Kieran and I were talking about that a bit earlier.
What's Andy said? I can't see
Zombie
his comment.
intelligence, i.e., a politician.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what that. That's what that one. Yes, zombie
Yeah.
intelligence is a politician. Politicians all around the world.
Speaking of world, the World Cup is starting soon.
It is. It starts on Thursday night. Who's your tip to win?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say England. But who do I actually think is going to win?
Who
I'm
do you
not sure.
think is going to win?
Possibly. I don't know. France won 2018. They came in the final in 2022.
France
I
are the
still think
bookies'
they've got
favourites.
a really strong squad though.
Yeah, France are the
Um,
bookies' favourites.
Let's pray the French don't win.
Let's
Otherwise
play.
they'll win.
Let's pray they do what they're good at and surrender.
Hey!
No,
That is
no,
what.
anyway.
Yeah, cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Yeah.
Hey, Kieran, you want to buy one of these French firearms? Only dropped once. No, anyway, enough about that. No, I think realistically, yeah,
We
France,
have to go back.
maybe Germany,
can't
because
leave
Germany have
without
been doing really well.
We barely made it out
Um,
alive.
Was that thing?
You want to go back in?
It's too late. There isn't
I mean, if you think half of the German national team, if not more, is from Bayern Munich, and how well Bayern Munich have done this season.
We can't
Mm-hmm.
go back. Might as well go forward.
Obviously, we've got Harry
We can still
Kane.
do this.
You know, we're good with that.
Savos is right. We can make it if we just stay alert.
Well, some things I wrote down the other day. Something based on the current world rankings, not official but updated as per recent games. The two equally toughest groups to qualify are France's group and the USA's group. But the USA's group is the only group with no teams in the top 15 in the world. But all the teams are ranked between 16 and 40.
Well, who are they playing against?
USA are ranked 16, Turkey 22, Australia 27, and Paraguay 40. There's no outstanding team in there, but they're all very similar.
Yeah, and they're not all. None of them are shit teams.
None of them are bad. No.
I mean, the worst out of those lot is Paraguay, and Paraguay aren't exactly bad.
No. The weakest group is officially Canada's group. Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and Switzerland.
Yeah.
Switzerland is the highest ranked team in that group at 19.
Yeah, the Swiss have some decent players. I mean, I don't know if he's retired now, but Shaqiri used to play for them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Xhaka still plays for them. I think Embolo was Swiss. Is Swiss? I don't know if he's been called up or whatever, but he was decent back in the day.
Apparently, it's according to ESPN, they think Spain's going to win.
Okay.
Spain.
I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out on a limb and go for a team who are ranked in the world top 10 and have proved hard to beat in recent years. Who are not one of the how do you put it, fashionable teams, and go for Morocco.
Oh,
Interesting. I'm just gonna quickly do some research on the squads.
It's going to be very hot, isn't it? So I think some of the African and Middle Eastern teams will do better than expected.
Yeah, got things like the FIFA World Rankings say France. The New York Times thinks Spain, and ESPN also thinks Spain.
See, Kevin De Bruyne is still playing for Belgium, and he's just a fucking world-class player. Used to play for Man City, so I would know. It's kind of hard to say because
We have got mostly Americans in chat who couldn't care less about the World Cup, even though it's been held in their country. But
yeah, you'd think it's the one time they do give a shit.
nah. And Andy's more of a cricket fan. Jeb says Brazil. Look, Brazil are not being tipped by anybody, but they usually come good in tournaments.
Historically, you know, Brazil used to be a safe bet. But over the recent years, their team's just not been as good as it should. And the thing is, as well, just the way that football is sort of structured, the teams that tend the national teams that tend to do better are the ones whose players play in the major leagues.
Yeah. So that is your England, Germany, France, Spain, Argentina, Brazil.
Yeah. So, for example, the Brazilian players that get called up to the Brazil nationals team very rarely play in Brazil. They're more likely to play in England, Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, that sort of area, right?
Yep.
Because the level of the Brazilian league just isn't as high as, the European league.
No.
As it were.
Some money.
And money, yes, money. And then what ends up happening with a lot of those teams is because they have players from all over the place with all these different tactics and systems and whatever, it's harder to create that mishmash, a cohesive mixture in like a national team. Whereas, let's say England, hypothetically, apart from Harry Kane, every one of our players plays in England. Oh, and Jude Bellingham. But historically, all of our national team has played in England, right?
But we are notoriously a team of players who don't play well together.
Yeah, but that's because of the club rivalry.
Yep.
Which is obviously England for the most part was half Manchester United and half Liverpool, wasn't it?
Half man, half biscuit.
You fucking say to me, lad, you call me a biscuit.
Great band, half man, half biscuit. Never heard any half man, half biscuit. Where have you been?
You see, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not good with names. I'm good with tunes.
You wouldn't know any of their tunes anyway. They're very
I've
niche.
heard of the name. That's the thing.
It's because I've mentioned them a few times.
Maybe.
And they sing about a lot of sort of 80s in jokes and things like that. So. Get out of the way, Lydia. You may be my wife, but just get in the way.
You're my wife now.
You didn't warn him about Lydia before he went down that road.
No, I absolutely fucking did. He still chose to marry her.
What's wrong with marrying Lydia?
So many things.
So Kieran and I were having a conversation while you were doing your league race, and we talked about a few different things, but we got onto the topic of worst NPC companions in games ever, and Kieran was like, Lydia, and I'm like, nah, if you've played Fallout 4, mate, Preston Garvey is the worst.
Right, I'm married to Lydia with this character.
Guess who came up on the list, John, at number 2? The Theme from Whiterun.
Yeah. But one of my characters is married to Muri, and the other character is married to
Mjol, the lioness.
Mjol. Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't marry anybody that kind of you originally found in Riften. Like, why was she in Riften when she was first found?
Mjol, she's protecting the place.
Do you know who I married in my playthrough?
Ysolda, wasn't it?
I married Ysolda.
I married Ysolda first when I first started playing as well. She was my first. Yeah.
And then once, when John first started playing Skyrim about 6 months ago, there was one of our channel members, not as regular as he used to be, but sometimes still pops in, General Nut. He was saying, oh, by the way, yeah, you know Ysolda's a skooma fiend. And I'm like, what? You're telling me I married a crackhead? What?
It's worse than that. She wants to be a dealer, doesn't she?
No, she is a dealer.
Yeah, working with the Khajiit caravans.
She already is a dealer. Ah, business has been doing well, my love. We got us a few people strung out. Here's your half.
Not that she ever bought the bannered mare, did she?
No.
Not officially. I think the entire. There's no way you can like force her to buy it either. There's no like quest that allows you to help her buy it.
Nope.
Is it you sold us quest something stupid like a mammoth tusk?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's dead easy. I did open a door and just walk away from it then. There's always something nice behind doors. There it is. Is there anything nice? No.
I don't know
There's
how you're
nice-
level 60 saying there's always something nice behind doors. There's never anything nice behind doors.
Yes, there is. There we are.
It's always evil shit.
No, no. If you've ever played D&D, you'll know
Sorry, someone was using the microwave. I didn't hear what you all said.
Anyone who's ever played
And you
D&D
come
knows
on
you
with
search every chest and open every door,
Yes.
poke in every crevice.
Yes. And we can use that against them in Call of Cthulhu. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Do you know why, John, by the way, that I'm the poke and prod type of player in Call of Cthulhu?
Because you like a good poking and a prodding. Did I say that?
Well, I mean, I do if I'm doing it. Yeah, certainly. No, it's because that's a very video game way of playing games. I want to interact with everything and see what I can get out of it. You know,
I suppose that is true, yes.
it's almost like testing the boundaries of what's allowed. Right? 'Cause in a video game, okay, you see a chest, you can just go and open it. You just do the button inputs, right?
And if you die, you reload. In Call of
Yes.
Cthulhu, you don't get that opportunity.
But the way that I play games has inherently been shaped by me being a video gamer and also the type of video games that I play. For example, Resident Evil, survival horror, light puzzle solving. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
or just on the surface, survival horror, puzzle solving. That sounds similar to Call of Cthulhu, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
So that feeling of going around a mansion, mentally mapping it out in your head, which rooms you've already been to, what you've picked up from which room, what needs to go in what other room, all
That's
that,
something
that is
that's-
all transferable skills, right?
That's something I can't do. I can't. I have no perception of where I've been.
But you can do it in your head when you're playing D&D, right?
No, I have to. I like mapping.
Oh, okay. You find mapping to be the thing that enables you to do that. Otherwise, you would not
Yes.
be able to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. See, in my head, I've always had a good mental imager, if that makes sense.
I have no mental image in my head most of the time.
Okay, so if I said to you, hey, John, imagine a fire extinguisher,
Yeah.
what happens inside your head?
Well, I know what a fire extinguisher looks like, but I don't get a picture of one in there.
No, not like a physical picture, but like, can you just like, imagine, oh, I see the red fire extinguisher.
Yeah, red with nozzles and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a vague understanding of what it is inside your head, even though you don't physically see it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
but
a mental image.
I don't see a picture of it in my head though. If you imagine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. So Sophie, my ex-girlfriend Kieran, Sophie had no mental image whatsoever. So like if I said to her, "Oh, imagine this," she physically is unable to, right? Not even in the literal sense, also in the figurative sense, which kind of means she was unable to put herself in other people's shoes, if that makes sense. Which kind of explains why she was the way she was, or is the way she is. But so and to me, that was always kind of confusing because every single person I'd ever met to that point had an imagination. She didn't. So I tried it and I said, look, if I close your eyes, yeah, okay, imagine a red fire extinguisher. I can't. Like, what? You can't? But you know what a fire extinguisher looks like? Yeah. Can you not like get any semblance of that inside your head? No. Huh. Well, what do I do about that?
There is a word for it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's fuck, now it's gone out my head. It's aphantasia.
Ah.
Penn from Penn and Teller has it. That's why he talks so much. Because generally people don't think in words, we think in pictures and ideas, right? So if I say fire extinguisher to you, you don't think of the words fire extinguisher inside your head, you see the mental image of it. Does that make sense? Whereas Penn from Penn and Teller, he is unable to project mental images. He processes things in words, which is why he talks and he doesn't stop the sentence until he's said everything he needs to say. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
He's like, I don't know, it's like, instead of abstracting something into an idea, he just says the whole thing out loud.
All right.
It's more of a literal way of thinking than a figurative way of thinking. But that's kind of why him and Teller work so well as a magic duo, because Penn does the logic side and Teller does the creative side. That was a weird tangent. Anyway.
Yes. See, I dream very vividly, and
Okay.
if I get myself into a dream, I lose myself in it. But my dreams go all sorts of very, very strange places. But I can't force an image into my head.
Okay, I get you.
But if something really descriptive is happening and I close my eyes, I can lose myself in it.
Yeah. So it's not like you suddenly get teleported to that place and you can see it with your own two eyes.
No,
But
no.
you get a feeling
A
of what it's
feeling,
like
yes.
being there, right?
A feeling.
And
yeah.
you can imagine yourself in that position, but you can't see yourself in that position, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably a fair way of saying it. Yeah.
Like, if I said to you, close your eyes and imagine you're in a Skyrim dungeon, you would close your eyes and you'd probably imagine something that looked a bit like this, right? You wouldn't see it physically, but you can imagine, and that feeling would be there, right?
But the way the visions in my head go, it might be a Skyrim dungeon for a couple of seconds, then it'll go off on some random tangent.
All right, Mr. ADHD.
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, I do see what you mean, though. But yeah, I mean, some people have zero capability of that, which I think is quite bizarre, because I think for 90% of people, we're able to imagine things, abstract things as concepts in our mind, but the people with aphantasia can't do that.
Come on. Can't move quickly. She sort of zapped me with her freezing thing.
So you know how much I talk about Dark Souls and Bloodborne and the hero job, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no maps in those games.
I'd be screwed. I'd be utterly screwed.
But when I'm playing the game, let's say I was playing Bloodborne for the first time, obviously I had no idea where I was or what areas linked to what other areas, but as I was going through it, there was moments where I'm like, oh, this elevator leads to that bit, or these stairs lead there, or that door leads there, and through those little moments of, oh, that links to this. Oh, okay, I see how it all comes together.
See,
my
my brain
had a
does.
mental image in my head of what Yharnam looks like.
My brain doesn't think like that at all.
Okay. So, I think I mentioned to you briefly that there's a Dark Souls RPG, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not really a Dark Souls RPG. It's just basically a hack on D&D 5e, and it's a really lazily done one.
Yeah.
And one thing that really pissed me off about it, aside from that, is there's no maps because, and their logic is, well, but Dark Souls doesn't give you maps, so we're not going to. And it's like, you can't do that for an RPG. You just can't. You have to have something to give the players.
Yeah, yeah. I would agree there.
Like, okay, I ran you guys through a one-shot of Yharnam, so inherently it was going to be a little bit linear and railroady because it's a one-shot. But if I was to do a whole campaign, I would give you a map of Yharnam. You know? Yeah. Right, where do you want to go? This is how big this place is. This is what it looks like, blah, blah, blah. And I would give you the ability to just kind of see what you're dealing with and explore it. Just to say, oh, Bloodborne doesn't have maps, so I'm not giving you maps. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
I know what I've got to do. I've just picked up frostbite, haven't I?
Like, we're in the Antarctic right now in our campaign, right? No one's ever mapped out the Antarctic, but that doesn't mean you're not giving us maps.
No, because the maps are based on what you see.
Exactly. And so that logic of, oh, well, there's no maps in Dark Souls or Bloodborne, so I'm not giving you maps. No, that's just lazy and bullshit. And that pissed me off more than the fact it was a lazily done hack.
Come on, we can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Yeah, and they've just jumped on the fifth edition bandwagon and taken the 5th edition system.
It just screamed of, I know how to make money off an existing IP based off the name.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. And from what obviously I've not played Bloodborne and Dark Souls, but from what I know about the games, 5th edition is the absolute opposite of the type of system that they would work with them.
Yes.
It's a really heroic system, and they're meant to be dark and deadly games.
Dark Souls especially is meant to be oppressive, deadly, risky, challenging, but rewarding. And the reward is in the challenge, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's that old streamer guy, Gigadad, or whatever his name is. Got any further?
Gigadad, yeah.
Has he got any further yet?
He's gonna start streaming at 11:30, I think. He hasn't beaten him as far as I checked last time.
Spectral Warhound. Let's have some ectoplasm. Don't know why Drain Heart Sword. Okay.
But if I was to make a Bloodborne RPG, I wouldn't use D&D as a system. You know?
No. BRP
I might not even use
better.
Call of Cthulhu or Pulp Cthulhu or BRP as a system.
I think it would work better than
It's
D&D.
closer. It's closer to what is required. So it's a better baseline to go off of in that regard.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things in Dark Souls and Bloodborne that you can level up your strength, your health, your endurance, your carry weight, all this type of stuff. But you have
Yeah.
to spend experience points to do that, right? It's not like, oh, you've got to level 2 and you automatically gain an extra percentage in everything. It's no, you get a certain amount of experience points and choose how to allocate them. So just because you've ranked up a level doesn't mean you rank up in everything. You get to choose the one thing that you rank up in. Does that
Right.
make sense? So let's say you go from level 1 to level 2. You get a choice of health, strength, skill, stamina, carry weight, magic. You know, you get to level up one of these things each level.
Much like in this.
Yeah, like in Skyrim. But it's not just that. There's also currency. So you can also spend gold or whatever the equivalent is in the game to get more, to get better items or equipment or weaponry.
Yep, yep.
But that's not tied to any level specifically. So you know how in Call of Cthulhu you get the skill improvements?
Yeah.
See, it's kind of like that, except you don't necessarily have to improve the thing that you've been using. I don't know enough other game systems to say what would be an even better fit as a baseline than BRP would be.
Right, now's the time to try some. You've played basically 3 systems, haven't you?
I've played D&D, AD&D, Call of Cthulhu,
Which are effectively the same.
Gaslight Cthulhu, Pulp Cthulhu.
Yeah, you've played the
basically just Cthulhu and D&D.
But you played Heroic as well, which is the
I played Heroic. Yeah, that is different. That is in fact that is vastly different.
which is the phaser rip system from Marvel superheroes in the 80s.
Which, by the way, Stax just gives me little updates every now and then on how his Call of Cthulhu campaign's running.
Good.
Do you want to hear the latest?
How many characters have you killed?
Killed? No one yet.
Is he just tormenting them?
He says, I found a loophole. Oh no, sorry, that's something else. Here it is. Here we go. He framed one of the characters as a murderer.
Yeah, good.
They had a ghostly visitation. The player just about held on to his sanity and said he drew his gun to fire it. The ghost disappeared, but the bullet went through the door and killed the expedition's security guard.
Which will have confused the players and done good damage to the sanity, hopefully.
As he put it, temporary mania was handed out like candy that session.
Good.
One person has to acquire the facts at all times. Another needs to be kept cold. A third is germophobic. So, that character got arrested and framed as a murderer, and the other ones are trying to spring him out of the custody of the Egyptian police. So yeah, It's all going well and good for Thatcher's group, John.
Yeah. Was it your group who got framed for murder? Oh no, you haven't played my my one set in Yorkshire yet, have you?
No.
Who's
How
playing?
bloody dare you not take me to Yorkshire? Do you realise my family's from bloody Yorkshire?
I know. Oh, what's blasting me? Something's blasting from the end.
Yeah, it's a trap. You should be able to bypass it with, you're not
Monsters.
firing ice storm at it.
It's monsters.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit, I thought it was, trap. My mistake. Oh yeah, John, can you do that sound? KH sound.
What? KH?
Yeah, you know the... Not the... the you know that... You're almost like scouts. You know the scouts do that chicken, like that.
Chicken. Chicken.
Little bit.
Chicken.
I may need to teach you.
What's blasting
It's really
then?
funny, right? Because I remember one day when I was a kid, I just suddenly could roll my R's when I couldn't the day before.
I've never been able to. I've got a slight roticism, so it just goes. Bleh. Never works properly.
Jonathan Wash?
Not as bad as him, but. Oh,
Really?
yeah, it's the
The word chicken. Chicken.
chicken. Chicken.
And then I get aan de goal.
Chicken. A cloak.
Roller coaster.
Chaos Con is the 27th to the 30th of May next year. Would that be the same weekend
That's the
as
same as
UK Games Expo? Ooh.
Might be a little clash there. Oh, John, before I forget, on the topic of cons, I think Fantasy Fest is in September this year,
Okay.
down south somewhere.
You thinking
But
of
Ian
going?
Livingstone and Jonathan Green will be there.
It's good. It's just before
And
Canada,
remember
isn't
I
it?
told you about those, the other two YouTubers I watched who read through the Fighting Fantasy book? Couple.
Yeah.
They'll be there as well. And then obviously some of the people who watch them, they'll be there as well.
Yeah. Chicken.
The fuck did you say to me, lad? Did you see the way he was fucking looking at me?
The Scouse
What?
accent.
What?
Is that the worst accent in the British Isles?
No.
People seem to think it's Birmingham.
I put a video in the Discord the other day, John, and I'm not sure if anyone watched it, but it was like looking around the UK until I think it's ugly, and everywhere he looked just happened to be really nice looking, except for guess where?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Birmingham or Bradford. Birmingham,
And it's funny,
Bradford.
he was clicking randomly around the country, and at one point he clicked just a little bit north of me, and I'm like, I swear I recognize those fields.
Thing is, Kieran, you're from Birmingham as well, but you don't have much of an accent either.
No, not particularly.
No, you don't. No, not at all. No, you actually. What? No. So I told you, Kieran. I take the piss out of people. This is what I do. John,
Caught up now.
isn't that what I do?
Yeah, we're allowed to. We're all mates on this channel.
But it
It's
depends.
just
You've got like
whenever with voices or accents or impersonations or whatever, I just take the piss out of people, and we all have fun with it. Hopefully.
We do, yes.
So like with I don't know if you've met Joker, but you must have spoken to Joker at some point, Kieran. Maybe? No?
I met Joker. Me and Joker went to go into the basement on that Cthulhu cabinet.
Oh,
my
you did,
God,
didn't
going into the basement with a Joker. Fuck you, hell. Right. But so like Joker was taking part in one of John's Friday live stream games where I was a player. But he dropped out after like 2, 3, maybe 4 sessions. But his character was being played as an NPC. But then whenever it came time for him to interact, I just did the accent and just took the piss. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
This is your share, love.
Right. I want to use lay on hands. I want to heal him. I just fucking took it to the nth degree. Because I know Joker's accent is quite thick, but it's not as thick as I do it, you know?
Yeah.
But I just like taking the piss with it.
You should. I
And then
mean,
there's like, it's really
should-
strange here. You go a little bit further north, towards like Walsall, Wolverhampton, over Dudley way, maybe a bit more west. You get
Yeah.
you get yam yams. How am you, bab?
I'm right, I'm yo. Yeah.
How am you, bab?
The thing is, I actually sound posh for my area, but compared to you guys, I don't sound posh at all.
According
We're
to the
very
Americans,
posh.
we all sound posh.
Well, maybe they just sound like fucking hillbillies now.
Speaking of hillbillies,
Oh,
where's
dear.
Dan tonight? Dan! Somebody summon Dan.
But like, if I was to imitate John, which I have done sometimes, I just do like the most neutral, soft, inoffensive accent you can imagine, and it sounds pretty much like that. If I was trying to imitate Andy, I would go extra posh, because I know Andy is a lot more. His accent's a lot more posh and refined than mine. But like, if I was to imitate him, I'd do it even a level beyond his, you know? Because that's just what I do. Oh, speaking of John, Gigadad has started streaming.
I say?
Half an hour early.
And is he on the same boss?
He's on the same boss.
Still going.
I mean, fair play to the guy, you know?
How many times has he died to this boss?
Oh, it's gotta be in the 300s now.
Really?
Well, to give you a bit of context, Kieran, the dude whose YouTube channel it is 30 or 31 years old, so similar to age to me, and his dad is 70, so similar age to my dad. And his dad is not a video gamer, but he got him into Dark Souls, and then he got him into Elden Ring, and now he's doing Sekiro.
Right.
And he's a total non-video gamer, diving straight into those games.
Yeah, which are notoriously hard, even for video gamers.
I was started with like Minecraft.
But this is what I mean about Gigadad. He's just... Oh, hey, Andy.
I think that's really nice. You think there's accents not posh?
How you doing, Andy?
Oh, is that, he just left. He just came in to say that. You funny fucker, Andy. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, Gigadad, like, from a zero video game experience to completing Dark Souls as your first. It's like being completely untrained in combat sports and then trying to fight Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao, you know? Like, what are you doing?
Agreed. We all stay together.
He's done alright, though.
Yeah, so he died to this boss. I'm just waiting for the person who's doing the count to recount. But it was in the 200s, possibly in the 300s. No, actually, I think it's 309, if I remember correctly. But I don't watch his entire streams. I just, like, check in every now and then, see if he's finally beaten him, you know? Because,
That's a fair
no
response.
disrespect to Gigadad, but there's only so much you can watch someone do the same thing over and over again and not succeed till it gets annoying.
Depends how autistic
And-
you are.
No, it's not even that. Do you know what? The level of allowance that Gigadad gets is based on the fact that he's not a video gamer and he's 70 years old. If he was a video gamer who was around my age, who was that bad, I'd fucking find him and kill him. Like, you are not allowed to be a YouTuber if you're this shit at games. Fuck off.
Excuse me, aren't we?
Not you.
I am fairly shit at games.
You're not shit at games.
I'm not good.
Have you or have you not killed Alduin?
I have, yes. How many times
So,
did I
you
go
are-
round and round in circles in various caves so I can't find my way around?
John, what makes you good at games isn't your internal mapping ability. It's playing the fucking game.
But internal mapping ability is
What
going to
makes
come
you
into it.
what makes you good at a game isn't, oh my god, I'm lost. Oh no, where do I go? It's, hey, there's a boss fight and I just beat his ass.
Right. So what have I got to do here? I've got rid of the
Oh
thing.
fuck's sake, John, you're so shit at games, man.
Bruh.
I've got rid of the thing. I don't need slaughterfish egg,
Oh
mate.
god, that's old. Oh,
I also joined that Discord server, by the way, Gigadad's son. And I asked one of the people in there, I was like, do you have a spreadsheet on Gigadad's deaths by any chance? You better bet they sent it to me. You know me, I love a good spreadsheet. But I was just curious about the spread of his deaths and like how many times he died to each boss, or like not even each boss, but like each thing. So like how many times did he die from falling off a ledge, things like that. And let me tell you, John, no one's killed him anywhere near as much as Lady Butterfly and Genichiro. Lady Butterfly took him 200 odd attempts. He's on 300 odd for Genichiro and still going.
And do the bosses get harder than him?
The way that... So this is the thing, and why Sekiro, out of all of these games, is often seen as the most difficult. Because you can't level up your character in strength until you've beaten a boss. So, for example, when you get to the end game boss, you will have end game strength because you've beaten all the bosses to get to that point. Whereas in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, you can just farm the currency or farm the XP and then level up artificially
Yeah.
to make yourself artificially overpowered, and then the boss becomes less challenging and then you beat him. Sekiro doesn't let you do that. You have to learn the mechanics of the game and learn the timings of the attacks and defense and blah blah blah. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much, like, how good you are. Sorry, it doesn't matter how much strength you have because that's the amount of strength you're supposed to have. It matters how good you are with that strength. Sekiro will not let you do more damage than you're supposed to at any time, ever. Whereas in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, you can get leveled up and you can get better weapons and you can level up those weapons.
You can grind it out a bit.
Yeah, but Sekiro is just, hey, this is your katana, that's it. No other weapons, mate. And so Gigadad was able to complete Dark Souls and Elden Ring with some help from the artificial leveling up that he was able to do, right? But Sekiro is proving troublesome simply because it's just a matter of skill. It takes the cheesiness out of it, you know? The cheapness. Like, when you beat a boss in Dark Souls, you could have found a way to make it easier or to cheese it somehow. When you beat a boss in Sekiro, it's because you were better than him. There's no easy way to beat a boss. You have to be better than him. And that's why he's struggling so much with this. Because he died a fair amount in Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but none of those bosses did anywhere near as much as these ones are doing in Sekiro. And it's because he doesn't have that extra strength, that extra health, etc.
Yeah. There's usually a quick way out of things. Do I have to go all the way back? Don't I?
But fair play to the guy for wanting to bash his head against a brick wall 500 plus times, you know? And the funny thing is he's really sweet. Because he's like, you know, he's dying to a boss 200, 300 times, and he's like, shoot, darn it, dang it. Oh, I'm sorry for getting so frustrated, everyone. And we're all just sitting there like, is that you frustrated? Like, when I get frustrated in those games, it's because I've died like 5 or 10 times, and I'm already effing and blinding, you know?
Yeah, you say some very bad words.
Like, he has no idea the level of patience he has compared to probably everyone that's watching him stream. I mean, everyone who watches him stream those games has played those games, and they know what it's like. Or if they haven't, they go, oh, what's this game? Oh, well, if this 70-year-old non-video gamer can do it, I can do it. And then they go to play the game, you know?
But they see him struggling.
No, they see him persevering. That's what they see. They don't see the struggle and think, wow, this guy's so shit at games. They go, wow, he's struggling and he hasn't given up. Fair fucking play to him.
Inspiring, old man.
It is inspiring. Because as I said, mate, you know, I've died to a boss 20, 30 times, and I was like about to rage quit, you know? He's dying 200, 300 times, and
I'll
he's
never
still
do
talking
this.
to his son. He's still talking to his son. When can I come over next? When can I play Sekiro again? You know, like, he's obviously frustrated by the fact that he's unable to get to where he feels like he should be able to by this point. But he's not so frustrated that he wants to stop playing. He's like just the right amount of frustrated, where he's like, oh, this is annoying, but oh, I know I can do it, you know?
There's somebody I've got tagged in iRacing. Whenever I see he's online, I watch his races. Just stalking him basically because it's really funny. He is one of the biggest arseholes I've ever encountered on the game. He's actually quite a fast driver, but he's so reckless. He rarely finishes races, and he'll cause a crash, rage quit, scream at everybody else, claiming it's their fault, rage quit, and then to another race and rinse and repeat. And I just find it endlessly amusing.
that is a prime example of a man who grew old but never grew up.
Yep. Yep.
Because I know we joke about ourselves sometimes as being immature and stuff, and we are in certain moments. But then there's people like that who are just giant ass kids, you know?
You messing around with my emojis?
I am now. Yeah.
There's an Iman emoji if you want to check it out.
And a down emoji.
It's the third one on the list there.
That's like a limit to how many I can type.
That was
Each one
that
counts
was
as
me
10.
when I was having a microwave fiasco, so the screen froze and someone screen capped it.
Yeah,
So it
Dan
looks like I'm
asleep.
And Dan actually is asleep. John's is just the one he has on his Discord profile picture. I just imagine it as John going, "Rrr."
It's because my old computer used to have wobblies quite regularly. That's me growling at it.
Yeah, it's funny because every time I see that picture, even though it's not there's no sound associated with it, my head goes, "Rrr."
Grrr.
Oh, that's ye old geek. Grrr. He's probably getting mad at something or other. Probably Manfred taking us off on tangents. Who knows?
That was a midstream. Because my old computer midstream, because I used to be on Wi-Fi and my computer was slow. And midstream, I'd it'd go all choppy and stop responding, and that's one of those moments.
Was I there in those days? Because I was there when you were still streaming from the bedroom.
I don't know. It'd be around the time you joined.
Crazy to think I actually met you over. Well, I started talking to you, should I say, over 3 years ago. Now
Over
met
3
you
years
3 years ago.
Over
2 years ago, sorry.
And we have now met 4 times.
Yep, I think. Games Expo, Chaos Con, Clericon, Chaos Con again.
Yep.
I've met Andy twice. I've met Joker 3 times. Mike 3 times.
Yep.
You know what? I was even so blessed to meet your little doggy twice.
Yeah, you met my little doggy. You met my little doggy.
She was a good girl.
She was, yes. She was a very good girl.
I remember I told you when I was at yours, the most recent time, for some reason she popped into my dream. And I was just like, huh. Fancy seeing you here. But for what it's worth, she did look happy, so.
Yeah. We were all with her when she went.
But yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky to have to be able to say that I met her. You know.
I mean, even I was. Mine was by a whim. The fact that John had just decided that today was the day we're going to bring her into work for the Christmas bit we did.
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely. I bet she was well excited for that.
She loved it in the
Already
shop.
found like a lunatic.
Yeah, she loved it.
She was probably like, "Ah, this is where Dad disappears to all the time."
Yep.
It smells like 60 years of heritage.
It smells like vape juice.
I've just come up this way, haven't I?
Kieran, you vape, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's how he knows us.
20.
Okay, now I actually cut down from 20.
I haven't used anything but 20 because obviously I started on disposable, went immediately to 20.
Yeah, that's the thing. The disposables are the max strength, aren't they?
Yeah, it will be.
Stupid
I
disposable.
was on
Making
20
some
for
10s now,
about
though.
2 years, and then a few months ago I cut down to 10. And the first few days were a little bit jarring, but after that my body got used to it. So I'm still having the same amount of puffs every day, or thereabouts, but obviously half the strength. Which is good, because now if I want to overload a little bit, I can do, and still be alright with the fact that, because I'm on 10 mg, it's not as bad.
I can't remember which way I came in here. This
'Cause
map
the reason I
is just...
started vaping was because I wanted to stop smoking.
Yes.
But
Same.
the issue with me, Kieran, as you know, is I partake in the herb, and I use tobacco, obviously, for that. But I don't want to be smoking tobacco as, like, separately as well, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So I have 2 or 3 cigarettes a day, like one when I wake up, one after dinner, one before bed, that type of thing. But I used to be on like 15, 20 cigarettes a day. And so going back to 2 or 3 in a 10 mg vape is not as bad, I don't think. Definitely not as bad for my lungs, and definitely not as bad for my wallet.
It'll change in October though. Might all be solid.
Because I remember when I was on 20 mg, every time I had a cigarette, it felt like I just didn't even have one, you know, because the amount of nicotine in a cigarette is about 0.9 milligrams.
Mm.
But if you imagine how much you can get from a few puffs of a 20 mg vape, you can understand why a cigarette wouldn't feel like a lot, right?
That's,
I haven't
that's,
spoken in a while. If I
And since I cut down to 10, I actually feel the cigarette like hitting my throat now, if that makes sense.
and that's one of my issues with the disposable vapes, is
Their max strength by default.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
that was to me that was incredibly cynical.
Yeah, they fucking did it on purpose though, you know that.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
It's like when the government said, "Oh, we're only gonna sell cigarettes in 20 packs now because that means less young people will be able to afford them and this, that, and the other." And it's like, what it's actually done is the opposite though. It's just made people smoke twice as much because they have to buy the bigger pack.
Yeah. And spend more on them, and more tax.
Oh,
More
we've
tax.
reduced the amount of nicotine in each cigarette because it makes people less likely to get addicted and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, now I just need to smoke more cigarettes to get the hit.
and now within the next 70 years, maybe 70, 80 years, they'll be illegal.
Yeah.
The only thing, apart from the nicotine itself, that cigarettes are actually good for is digestion. And that has been medically proven. Tobacco and nicotine are diuretics. But apart from... That's why I have a cigarette after I've eaten. Because a vape doesn't hit the same. Or like if I was having sex, cigarette after sex, a vape just doesn't hit the same. I can't explain why. Just in those two circumstances, a cigarette is better than a vape. After a meal and after sex.
Way, I've done the labyrinthian thing. Right, I've got to get this staff back to the chaps at the college, I believe.
These mini cheddars are really good for my digestion.
Mini cheddars.
Mm.
They'd be good for my digestion.
Wait, does it have actual dairy product in it though?
Yes, they do.
Is it just the
Yes.
flavoring?
Yeah, there
No,
is
there's
flavour.
actual dairy in it.
Yeah, there
milk.
is.
Milk.
Like
And,
milk powder, cheese powder, or whatever.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's
It's got
a shame.
milk, and more milk.
Oh, John's favourites.
Mm. Ah, do you know what we should do? We should force feed John mac and cheese. He'd be fine.
What if it's the Kraft mac and cheese? It'll be fine because that shit's not really cheese.
Evil.
That shit is
Evil.
as much cheese as Hershey's is chocolate, you know?
I completely misheard that.
What? What did you hear?
I missed the
I've
last
got
bit,
your back.
and then yeah, I think you said something like Hershey's. I don't know.
Oh,
I took Hershey's as her cheese.
No.
It's like it's as much as cheese as her cheese, and I'm like, wow.
Okay.
it's 11:15, John. Just so you know.
11:15. So, yeah, Kieran is representative of the people who come in our shop. Because that's how I met him. He just sort of attached himself to our shop.
I don't think his accent is representative though. He's far too understandable.
Far too understandable. We've got kind of like normal talking voice, so you can kind of present on a radio show type
Yes.
talk voice. And then if you just like really lazy and you just kind of lazy, end up kind of with a bit of a Brummy accent.
All
The
right.
thing is, I do notice that when I'm speaking to John or Andy or people from further down south than me, I do end up speaking a little bit more refined or enunciated than if I was just speaking to someone from the north.
Yeah.
There's that little bit of like, what do you call it? Like social chameleon or like accent assimilation or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, right? Like,
It's a
you
real
probably
thing.
notice, John, when you're talking to me, that you go a bit more northern sometimes.
Well, the thing is, I picked up a bit of a northern twang in my 5 years living in Leeds. It took a long time for that to go.
And now I come along and I just fucked it all up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, our shop seems to have
'Cause, like-
one half Brummy, one half Northerner. One Brummy. I consider Jordan pretty much Brummy,
Yeah. he
with a
is,
little
he
bit
is.
of a yeah.
Yeah, I've
one
met
posh
Jordan.
Brummy,
Yeah, he's Brummy.
one posh Brummy, and one Welsh Brummy, because
Yes.
Talia is a bit Welsh sometimes.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Oh, shit.
A Welsh ballad.
Hang on. Just because I've got trauma from Wales now.
You're someone who can get things done. I like it.
John knows.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the less said about that, the better. Although I can tell you another time if you like.
Aye.
No worries. Yeah, so like, for example, I went to a grammar school, so we were taught how to speak correctly and enunciate things correctly. But because I'm from the north, we have certain colloquialisms. So instead of saying, like, oh, you were doing that, someone says to me, oh, you were doing that. And instead of saying, no, I wasn't, I'll say,
No, I
no, I
weren't.
weren't.
No, I weren't.
Because that's how we say it in the North. And even though I know that's incorrect, that's just how I speak. That's how people around here speak. And so it
Yeah, of course.
sounds more colloquially correct. But no, I weren't.
Emptying all
And
my.
then similarly, you'll have some people from down south who will say, like in London especially, or Essex especially, when they're meant to say weren't, and they'll say wasn't. So it's the opposite to me. So like when I first started talking to Sophie, right? Obviously English is her second language, so it's a special case scenario, but I was talking to Sophie and I said like, oh, you're something about her accent. And she said, oh, you wasn't expecting a female Wayne, was you? And it should be, you weren't expecting a female Wayne, were you? Is that correct, John?
Right, yeah, correct. Because that's Joker's real name.
So it's funny because we actually had the opposite problem. I would say weren't when it should be wasn't, and she would say wasn't when it should be were. So like if both of us just swapped, we'd be all right, you know?
Yep. Just emptying out my excess potions. I carry too many potions with me. I really don't need.
Well, you
don't
only
cast-
carry too many potions because you don't use them.
Yes, that's true. I don't.
It wouldn't
cast a lot
count
of
as too many
spells.
potions if you actually used them. Because
I
one,
was the other way around.
obviously,
I
you'd
would
be
always-
using them, so they'd be useful, and two, you'd be using them, so they'd not be in your inventory.
Yeah.
I would always just carry health, stamina, and magic potion. Because there
One
was
of
no
each.
need for any of the potions. Because if there's a potion for it, there's probably a spell for it.
Yes.
True.
So as long as you've got magicka potions,
Yeah, I was gonna
then
say,
you've done
all you need is magicka potion, because you can get everything else from spells.
Still here.
What's that? A potion of healing? No, fuck that. Potion of magicka. Restoration!
Here. This is your share, love. How can I serve you, my thane?
There's some restoration like grand healing and stuff, which is just so overpowered it's pointless.
Oh, do you have grand healing yet, John?
Oh, ultimate healing.
No, not
Grand
the
healing,
potion,
300
the
health.
spell.
Oh, grand healing. No, I don't cast many spells, do I?
Yeah, it does 330 health points of healing though, of restoration.
Oh. Have you
Yeah,
seen the name?
which
Have you
is-
seen the name of Lydia's bow? Bone bow
What?
for the bird eye bone. I made it for her.
I told John, while he was doing his smithing and enchanting, that, oh, by the way, while you're doing this, you can rename the weapon. That's what he renamed it to.
You lead, I'll follow.
Oh, that's what. So you said that, and I'm like, you're scrolling through them way too quick. You weren't scrolling through them way too quickly. I'm just watching your stream, not the Discord stream.
Ah, so
Yeah,
you're
that's right.
behind.
Yeah,
You're
so I'm now
behind.
watching the Discord stream.
Yeah, show him again, John, please.
Bad.
There, where is it going?
Oh, no, I've got to trade with them. Talk
Oh,
to
yeah,
Lydia.
sorry.
How can I serve
So,
you?
yeah, while John was enchanting his weapon, the bow to give to Lydia, I told him that he could rename it. And he renamed it to...
And bow for the bird's eye bone.
Yes, it's a dragon bone bow. So it's a.
I thought it was a U-bone Lydia.
Yeah, she's my bird.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's make sure I've got everything I don't need. in
Okay,
here.
so using the term bird for a girlfriend or partner, is that a northern thing or is that an English thing?
It's an English thing.
Because I can't imagine someone from like Essex saying it, but they might do.
It is well. I've been hearing it for years, so it's always just been a normal term for me.
Oh, John, Skyrim wise, have you got a favourite armor? Not by its strength, not by its anything. Have you got a favourite armor just by design?
By design, no, not really. Why?
Arm?
Daedric.
I've got one. Yeah, it's gotta be.
I've never made
not
any
even
Daedric
close.
stuff.
Okay,
I've never
the
made.
glass armor does look very exquisite, I have to say. Strong shout out to glass armor. But Daedric takes it for me.
For the
The reason... Well,
the
glass
Thieves Guild
armor would
armor.
not work in real life. Yeah, the Thieves Guild armor is okay. I like what it does more than its design.
Oh, is it the Thieves Guild? I might be wrong here.
The Assassin's
Are
Guild.
you thinking of the Dark Brotherhood one?
I think I am.
I
There we
like
go.
the Dark Brotherhood gear as well. The design,
Yes.
I don't want to say
I
it's
am.
bad because it's not, but it is simple because it's all black. The Daedric has like that. What's it called? That I don't know. It's got like that carved sort of look, you know.
Thieves Skills. There was a number of hours you can play Skyrim. But you can never know everything about this game.
No.
No, here's
These are
the
not-
thing. I've played Skyrim 14, 15 years ago when it first came out. John's only been playing it for the past 6 months or so. And he's told me things about the game that I had no idea were a thing.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, you don't have to go shout at the salmon in the river and then set them on fire, you get all the roe. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Of course you do. That's how you go fishing. Shout at fish.
I'm gonna mention this first, just so I don't spoil anything. John, have you done the Dawn Guard stuff yet?
Conjure me up a
He's
warm
done
bed.
Some of it.
So okay, I won't spoil things then.
He is,
And then
he is
you
part of the
haven't-
Dawn Guard, but he's not done too many quests for them.
Need something?
and then you haven't accidentally become a werewolf.
No.
he hasn't.
No. Okay.
And I,
That's
and
a
I've
definite no, I know that.
and I chose not to become a vampire. I'm not being a vampire.
Did you? Oh, okay. Did you choose to murder the vampires? Right. It's kind of
Yes.
mental. Yeah.
That is my plan, but I don't think I have murdered them all yet.
It is how they say in Force.
Yes. Right, we need to go
Blah
to...
blah blah.
Ah, yes, you understand.
Oh, I can't go to the College of Winterhold at the moment, can I? Because I'm going to have to fight for the college.
Oh yeah, and then I assume you've already been through the Civil War. Who did you pick?
Is it true what they say?
With this
Oh,
character,
Stormcloaks.
Stormcloaks.
With the Stormcloak.
I've had 2 characters with the Stormcloaks and 1 with the Imperials.
Either is right. There is no right choice. Some people heavily disagree.
I mean, I personally, and I'm not saying that this is right or wrong, but I personally sided with Stormcloak.
Have I just accidentally killed Arneil Gay? Oh no, he's still alive.
just in terms of like what they stand for and stuff like
You
that, I
survived.
personally would side with the Stormcloaks
Let's
if
hope
I had
it's
to
as
choose.
powerful as the Psijics believe it to be.
I played both
See? When it was clear
um,
we were going to have to
more
fall
than
back,
once,
look for your
and I've
uncannon's
got to
power.
pick one for
I
this
hope your
character
trip
now,
to Labyrinthium
and I am
will be
very
right behind you.
skeptical on which one to join
I've
because I'm
played,
playing as a Nord, so ideology.
yeah.
We
If you
never
like,
should've got
I
that thing here.
my first character was a Nord, and therefore it made sense to be a Stormcloak.
I've got to use the staff of Magnus to enter. Okay.
I did see what the Imperial quest line was like, though. You know, after doing the save and quit and trying the other path, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, even after that, I still sided with the Stormcloak. Just in terms of what they stand for and stuff, it just seemed like I would rather fight for them or with them than the imperialistic fucking scumbags, you know.
However, the Imperials will give you more respect throughout after you've completed the Civil War. You get more respect from guards, because most of them are in Imperial uniform.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Jarl of Whiterun does not change.
That's true.
So it depends how much you're committed to the Jarl of Whiterun.
I'm not ready to die.
Which is something it kind of teaches you early on. If you start to become very attached to the game, or you're a very person, and you knew that information in advance,
I've got to
and
defeat
I'm very tempted
Ancano.
just to do that to leave the Jarl in power. But
Have you? You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I
But the thing is, as well, the Imperials don't stand for all this Dragonborn nonsense, whereas the Stormcloaks do.
think you can do anything about it?
this is true.
Because Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak can also do shouts and stuff, right? I mean, the whole thing with the Civil War was that he shouted the previous person to death, right?
Yeah, I suppose the point was that the Dragonborn was meant to be the person that could do it without learning it. Would just absorb words and suddenly you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Which is why people kind of, the lore behind it is kind of that people still think that Ulfric is Dragonborn, but he's not. He just learned the
But
words.
he's not. Yeah, he's just a human who learned his words, yeah. So one of our players in a Tuesday Call of Cthulhu, Anne, she's from Washington, D.C. in America, and sometimes she gets a bit confused about the video game logic and suspension of disbelief. So I explained the whole concept of Skyrim and the Dragonborn and you're the chosen one and you have to save the world and blah 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 and all this stuff. And she was asking questions like, but okay, well who were your parents? And I'm like, well the game doesn't really tell you. And it's like, well, was your mum a dragon? Was your dad a dragon? Were they both dragons? Were they both human with dragon blood? And I'm like, I don't know, the game doesn't really tell you.
I'd like to see
It's
a
not like
version.
It's not like you ever
game
get a
like
chance
that.
to meet them and say, "Oh, hi, mom, hi, dad. Thanks for making me a dragonborn." You know, like
I'd like to see a game with a real storyline, with everything, with a generational history, with.
if I had to say that anything is missing from Skyrim, it would be some of the background history leading up to this point. Because
I suppose
You
that's
get-
for you to
you get-
kind of.
you get it through exploration and interactions and some quest line. But in terms of the whole Dragonborn thing, you don't really learn a lot about it. You just learn that, oh, I can kill dragons and absorb their souls and then I can shout at them. You have no idea where it came from. You have no idea who your mum and dad are. You have no idea how many Dragonborns there have ever been. You just know that you're the only one right now. And I just think it could do a better job of explaining that side. But again, that's just me being nitpicky. You know, Skyrim is the closest thing to the perfect game, I think, that has ever been released to this moment.
Is it only this staff that can harm Ancarno? The staff is annoying me because I'm shit with it. Oops.
Perhaps.
Yeah, my bow's not hurting him.
Yeah, use the staff then.
Doesn't appear to be
Use your
doing
staff,
anything.
and not the one that you used for Lydia.
Why is Lydia down there? Why is everyone down there?
Got to use the staff. And then once he gets low enough, you should be able to just murder him.
Oh, that's not. It's not doing anything. You keep summoning all these things.
Oh, no, you're aiming the staff in the wrong place. Sorry, I'm just paying attention again. You need to aim it at the Eye of Magnus in the center.
Oh, okay.
But you've got to use the staff. And then you'll get to a point where his magic barrier will come down, and you'll be able to just annihilate him.
My item has insufficient charge.
Yeah, so it's that magic barrier. What?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, if you use the staff on the center,
Yeah.
if you can again, and then the center should change to that kind of closed form, then attack him. Not with the staff.
Can I recharge the staff with things?
I assume so, unless it's a timed thing. Yeah, you can recharge this stuff. Right.
So I've got to use the staff on the barrier in the middle.
Yeah, till that light goes away. Yeah, there you go. His magic barrier should now be down. Yeah, can you see? So there's no like barrier around him anymore.
There we go. Okay, right, no worries. 'Tis done. Thank you.
No, he is dead.
Now he is dead, yes. Okay, are we done? Are we done? Have we finished? So who am I going to talk to?
Door on your right. Isn't it the door on your right?
Talk to Tolf, dear.
Oh my lord.
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Speak with Quaranir.
So helpful.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold. The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Ancano's actions prove that the world is not...
Oh, I can use the Archmage's quarters now, can't I?
We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Well, that's it.
You have done the world a great service.
There we are. We do.
I've completed the College of Winterhold.
Now what's going on? You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Psijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Archmage, in my opinion. Here,
Apart from that, I rarely
consider
use
these
spells.
yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Oh,
Yeah, just like bow. You'll have a bow. Bows are good.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
I'm going to use him to train up my alteration. There we go. And this is now my quarters, so I can loot it to my heart's content.
Yes. Takes everything.
Of course.
Sells it all for some dodgy guy in Riften and then
No, make it to potions and sell those. Anything else in here? More mushrooms and yeah, we'll have these. Yeah, we'll have those. Have all the glowing mushrooms, got the creep cluster, got all the good stuff. There's all the shitty stuff. Yes. Strip it all completely. Leeks. Potatoes. More mushrooms. And then you get all the potions and the ingredients over here. Yes. All the potions. Ha ha ha. And of course they restock after a while.
Yes.
Oh, garlic.
I don't know if
I
it was
am
everything.
I am the garlic thief of Whiterun because garlic's used in the best potion recipe.
Which is
Salmon roe, Nordic barnacle, and garlic.
I've never done potions in Skyrim.
You've never done them?
Nope, never done potions.
I've leveled myself up to a level 100 potions. Giant's toe's another good one.
Purely just because I would always use spells and buy things. And obviously only use those 3 potions. Would have been magic health and stamina. Why do you need anything?
It's to gain levels. It's to cheese the game a bit. Take advantage of the cheesery. I've got all of these. I can come back for all of these.
Skyrim is all about cheese.
Do I need any? Oh, might as well take. I don't need any more soul gems. I've got tons. Stand on the enchanter to get these ones. Yes.
I've just realised, John, can he cheese in spirit or in Skyrim?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't in the game because it's by it's the principle.
It's just a book of stock.
Iman, we can't hear you. You're all muffled. You're all there. You're all murky. You've gone quiet. I'm guessing that sound is Iman moving his microphone. You went all murky, Iman, so we couldn't hear what you were saying. Right, there we go. I have stripped this my new home.
Stripped it clean.
Yes. So you never made potions at all? Oh, it's a shame.
I made a few, but never really got into potion.
The internet is a wonderful thing to find out which. I found a potion calculator.
It's insane, isn't it? That I always think about games sometimes, and you go, well, the people that made these wiki will have originally had to have gone through the entire game painfully in order to do so.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like when you pick up a new ingredient and it says unknown on it, and you're like, well, I could just Google that, but somebody had to put that information in the first place.
Yes, so, some poor sod had to eat it.
Yeah. And it wasn't bloody Bethesda. They don't do anything, do they?
They leave it for you to find out.
Mm.
Right, I'm going to unload, and I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to bugger off.
Okay.
The amount of times I go to the wrong house. Let's go to Bree's home and unload everything. Yeah, I've got some potions that are worth 4,000 gold. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to sell them to who has 4,000 gold to buy them.
Yeah. What's your speech level? Because might be a speech impact.
80 something.
Have you got? Yeah, you can. If you, yeah, I can't remember what your speech is to. But it gives everybody an extra 1,000 gold.
Yeah, that's when you're 100. I've got the one where I can invest it in somebody. They've always got an extra 500 from then on. Archmage's robes.
Yeah, skill. Speech.
Stuff at Magnus anymore. Wait. Well, I've got a skull. Did I scoop it up when I was clearing all the stuff out of my new home? I probably picked up all sorts of crap. Yeah, I could have picked up all those soul gems. I've got too many. Right, you don't want to sit and watch me unloading all my stuff. So I'm going to save it all up. Call of Cthulhu tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you online types on Friday for. We still have a Citadel of Chaos to finish.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh. Let's get this saved.
Cheers, John. Cheers, everyone in chat. Oh, cheers, Kieran, as well.
Cheers, Kieran, for joining us. Yes. Cheers, Kieran, for joining us.
First time being a ghostly voice. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, good. Good. Watching John become an archmage.
We're finally seeing him grow up. We're so proud of him.
Yes. Anyway,